Hi, I'm Brandon Somm, and I'm going to be reading the title poem for my book, The Tribute Horse, out from Nightboat Books. The Tribute Horse. The hand scroll, woven from silk, has a finch in the cane, rendered in the ink of lampblack. Because with some beauty you feel the need to talk aloud to it, tell it about itself. I got closer until I could see the depth produced by the silk sucking on the soot, and slightly self-conscious, I addressed the bird, asked whether it were sketched with a switch of willow or a brush of goat's hair. It was endeared and twittered there, flit in the cane. It asked me if I were the scholar or the angler, if I saw the horsemen with the tribute horse pass the village on their way to court. Often ink stones were roof tiles, clay wattle from imperial houses, with names like Bronze Bird Terrace. What kept rain out kept ink wet. A brick of ink fledges, a bird in the stroke settles on the stroke's branches, lifts and leaves them a metronome's sway. A hollow stroke returns to smoke traces, the dry brush returns and wets its bristles in ground soot and gum kept wet in the stone's well. That house for the ink's dark. On the roof is want, and over a well's winch, a finch's chit, light tapping sounding depths. If my song were smoke, I would knot the braid and cut its movement upwards, lariat the sinews harnessing bone to muscle the kite of the cane birds. I would knot and bird the line as birds notch the branch or leave steps in bank mud. I would thieve the tracks as I would the pine's shape as it shadowed and stretched a figure past the furthest branch's reach. Each tree shadows, each tree shades, each tree thirsts and traffics resin. What a pine darkens foreshadows its pitch in the pine's smoke. My song, if my song were smoke, would rise from kindling and reach, pine-like, past itself to where the wind takes it. A calligrapher, in order to regain the confidence of birds, selects a whisker brush fringed with rabbit fur and bundled with an ivory mount on a handle hewn from bamboo. The whisker is plucked from field mice and the fur from the rabbit's flank in autumn before its winter molt. With thumb and forefinger, a bird's beak at the wrist's service, he has mastered his strokes, bending weed, sheep's leg, dropping dew. But it is a seed-eating bird he wants, in the stroke work of the word, the trill answer in the coarse rustle of brush across the page grain. Dear finch, that you may have fed on the worm that if left to live makes the silk thread on which woven now you, lighter at the breast, darker on the wing, flit and rest, poised for flight out of the cane, suggest a weaving finer than I might have guessed. Legend says an empress found in her tea a cocoon undone by the water's heat, and wound the thread around her finger. Spinners need spools, dear finch. 4 sloughs and the worm weaves a cocoon for wings. Seems you, dear finch, have borrowed these.